Hello, it's me again. So, today I was wondering to myself, what should I do for a video? And you know what? It's right in front of me. University experience. I'm a uni student, I've done 2 years, might as well. So, clearing throat. I shall start from the beginning, just going to be the highlights of my life. Okay, so I already had 8 months experience before I went to the uni I go to now. I did adult nursing, Canterbury Christchurch, and I got thrown out. Well, it was either I got thrown out or I left, and I left for an unknown reason, which I'm not going to digress, which I may digress in another video somewhere in the near future, because I don't want to talk about it right now. But just keep this in mind. I had 8 months experience away from home instead of now where I'm at home. So, I go to South Essex College now. Did you just hear me say college? It's a HE and FE based college. So it basically means, if you don't know, that university based courses are done as well as FE courses which offer further education within a college setting. The only difference is that if you're doing the university course, things like materials, rooms and teachers that can teach that kind of course are based within that building. Don't know why I did that. I am doing social studies. I am a second year and I'm halfway through my second year. And yeah, that's what you need to know for now. I'm going to go back to number 1. You may find that I have the tendency to shoot forward in time and shoot back. Unfortunately, it's just the way I am. It may happen in some future videos. Just thought I'd let you know that. We'll go back to where I was. Year 1. When I first started, I went in on my first day, and because I'd had that 8 months, I wasn't too scared. I was quite happy. And because I'd been there for 4 years prior doing other courses, I was content. I knew the place, I'd been there before, and yeah, I was loving it actually. A new start at stuff. Who doesn't like a new start? It's kind of like clothes. Who doesn't like new clothes? So, in my first year, I found it a lot better than the original university I went to. Not because of the university, but because of the course. It just suited me. Some courses suit people better, some don't. And what you'll find is that if you're someone who is thinking about maybe going to university, if you're doing your A-levels at the moment, you'll need to figure out in life, if you want to go to university, what the hell you want to do with your life, possibly. Because no one in life, at that current age, and even me, I'm 22 years old, knows what I want to do with my life. No one. I don't care who you are. It can sway this way, it can sway that way. It's how life is, and it's a good way to live. The unknown. Oh, it's weird. So, my first year, I passed it. I think the things that I found difficult to get adjusted to was motivation. Motivation is the most hardest thing, mostly in the second semester of your first year. You will find that you will have the utmost motivation for your first year. You'll be like, I've got new books, I've got new paper to write on, I'm going to a new place, you know, it's going to be fun, I'm going to make new friends. And then you do some assignments, and then your second semester comes along, you have that like break, and then suddenly, I can't be bothered, oh my god, I've got another assignment to do, is this ever going to end? Trust me, it ends. It's just, you need to try and move your way through that unmotivational stage. You will get through it, but you got to do it. Because at the end of the day, there's no point in doing an assignment, doing it shit, just because you haven't got the motivation, and then finding out that when that comes back, you have a shit mark. When you possibly had the ability to do a really good one, but you just didn't have the motivation. So I passed my first year, and then I think after my first year I kind of considered and looked back on that year to see what I needed to improve on. These are some of the things that you will find that you need to improve in after your first year. your time management. Time management for every student can be a bitch. It really can. Because it's like karma. It comes around and it hits you on the arse. Time management is in relation to everything. It's like your assignments, you need to know when your deadlines are, you need to know when your classes are, if there's any change to your class, you need to fit your working at home, because at the end of the day, if you go to university just for that lesson, your work's not done for the day. Oh no. If you've got exams, if you've got deadlines, you need to work your time so that you do one of your assignments one day and your assignment the other day. You need to work that you do revision one other day. Yeah, it's a full-time thing. It's kind of like a job, apart from the fact that you get in debt and loads of it. Apart from the fact you don't have to pay it back until you earn enough. You get a good job at the end of it, so don't worry about that. But do you? That's the big question, isn't it? Are you going to get a good job at the end of it? I couldn't tell you that. I don't think any other student could, or even a teacher. Because jobs, one, come with your own motivation and your own skills, and whether the employer likes you socially as well as how you presented yourself. But second of all, you're going to need to get good marks. Now, if you're like me, and you wouldn't mind if at the... slippy. If you're like me at the end of your course and you didn't mind if you got a 2-2, that's fine. But at the end of the day, you've got to be learning with the consequence that 2-2, if you went to a